and interior colors and materials to reflect the highest standards of taste and craftsmanship.
The world of electric cars used to be a very niche thing, mainly because there were many companies who didn't believe in the potential and what they could do and how much they could actually sell. However, thanks to Tesla and Elon Musk, not only have electric cars proved feasible, they've been proven to be cost-effective for the most part. The price can always go down more, and Tesla, as a company, is raking in the money as a result. Due to this, many companies are trying to make their own electric cars in order to keep up. So allow us to show you competitors Tesla Motors has to watch out for. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 8. NIO. Let's start out with a company that you may not have heard of before because of where they are located. You need to remember that the need for electric cars isn't just one that is happening in the United States or Europe. It's a battle that is going on all over the world, especially in heavily populated places like China. China is a big buyer in electric cars, and Tesla is dominating there, for now. But a homegrown electric car company named NIO is aiming to take their spot. And believe it or not, NIO has been making electric cars for about the same amount of time as Tesla. Makes you think. Currently, the lowest costing NIO car is their ES6, and it costs about $55,000, which is a bit more than certain Tesla models, but very much in the range of what is fair for the consumer, which obviously is vital for those who want to try one of these cars out. Their vehicles have a long range of about 350 miles and has a good pickup speed of 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds and can seat up to 7 people. Plus, NIO is trying to build up the service element of their company so that customers feel safer with them and get more services than what Tesla provides. It's true that Tesla still has a better foothold in China despite not being homegrown like NIO. But if NIO can start cranking out their cars at a good rate, that balance could shift. Number 7, Polestar. You may remember that Polestar 1, the muscular 600 bhp plug-in hybrid GT built by Volvo's environmentally minded subsidiary, but it is the Polestar 2 that really demonstrates the kind of car that could change things in the future, including putting Tesla on edge for what else may come for their market share. The Polestar's fundamental architecture is shared with the Volvo XC40, but the stark exterior design, warm interior ambience, Android-developed infotainment, and the 402 bhp all-electric powertrain makes it almost unrecognizable from any other Volvo-based car in terms of its character. The 78 kilowatt-hour battery then yields around 300 miles of range, which isn't as good as certain Tesla cars, but it makes it a close match. If you really think about it, these car companies don't have to go and beat Tesla in their car models, they just have to show they're just as good, and Polestar is making a case for that. Number 6, Porsche. Yep, Porsche is making electric luxury cars, and one of them is a Taycan. The car has been tested in the top-of-the-range 751 bhp. Its deft and well-controlled handling, its super responsive and urgent performance, but it also has clear driver focus, surprisingly tight body control considering it's a 2.3-ton car, fine steering response, and beautifully tuned controls really distinguish the car's dynamic character. Due to be available in several less powerful versions with WLTP-certified battery range of up to 280 miles and capable of charging at up to 270 kilowatts, the Taycan represents the state of the electric car art in so many ways. This particular Porsche is out right now, and that's why we mentioned Porsche at all. While many will be fine driving the standard electric car, many others out there, meaning the wealthy, are going to want models that are a step up. And while Tesla is making those kinds of electric cars too, they're no Porsche. Number 5, Rivian. Rivian is a startup that followed in Tesla's path of wanting to create electric vehicles that can help change the world. They have a few models that are aimed to come out soon, but let's focus on their electric truck, the Rivian R1T. This truck will be able to go 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds, have a range between 230 and 400 miles depending on how you push the truck, your payload, and the variant you have, and its price will be around $69,000. The really big question here is the range, because that's a wide variance on how far it could go. But with Tesla releasing the Cybertruck later this year, it could be a rival that makes the industry take notice. One of the key elements of this ride is that there are 4 battery packs in it, and each one is connected to a wheel, allowing a unique all-wheel drive experience. And let's not forget that Tesla was once a small upstart that eventually went on to change the world. Perhaps Rivian will be the next to do that. Number 4, Ford. Yep, it's true. Ford is in the electric car business. Though, to be clear, they took their time getting involved. Regardless, they're making the Mach-E. But something that might get them more attention is the Ford F-150 Electric. There's honestly not too much known about the truck and its capabilities, but Ford did note that its range, depending on the battery you have, is at least 300 miles. Now, going in their favor is that Ford is a big and respected brand, and the F-150s are known to get stuff done. So you can bet that whatever their Ford F-150 does as a whole, it'll be built Ford tough, as they don't want to alienate their loyal buyers with an inferior truck. Their name recognition is a threat to Tesla on a large scale, because while Tesla now is proving that their name means quality, efficiency, and electric cars, the truth of the matter is that Ford has been around for over 100 years, and they don't show signs of slowing. So when one of the big car brands gets involved in your market, yeah, you take notice. Number 3, Bollinger. Here's another heavy-duty ride that is aiming to make a splash by going electric. It's the Bollinger B2. Now, right off the bat, this ride has a problem, as its price is estimated at $125,000. That's bad, as you can get many different electric cars for that price. Also, its range is only about 200 miles, and its towing capacity is only 7,500 pounds. So this doesn't stack up to what others can do. So why is it challenging to Tesla? Because while it may have a boxy look, that look is meant to allow for the maximum amount of storage and versatility. This ride acts like a building block set where you can raise and lower various parts of the truck to suit whatever your payload is at the time. It can hold on its frame about 5,000 extra pounds of weight, and it's an off-road vehicle, meaning that it'll go and make a big impact to those that need a truck that can handle a good payload while also not guzzling gas. Number 2, Mercedes-Benz. If you thought that Porsche was the only luxury car maker going into making electric vehicles, you would be wrong on that front. Mercedes-Benz are aiming to make about 10 different models of electric car by 2022, and their third model in that line is the EQA. With a range of 250 miles, it'll rival Tesla, but just as important, its price isn't Mercedes-ish, as it's going to be around $45,000 to $50,000, which obviously puts it right up against models like the Tesla Model Y. Not to mention, they're still making more models, and not unlike Tesla, the more iteration and advancement they do, the better the ride, and the less costing it could be in the end. Number 1, Lucid. The Lucid Air could be argued as the company that Tesla should fear the most because they're not just trying to build a car, they're trying to build an experience that embodies California. And on the electric car side of that vision is their ability to go beyond what Tesla can do in terms of power and range. Lucid Air has an estimated EPA projected range of 517 miles, more than enough to drive between San Francisco and Los Angeles at highway speeds on a single charge. It achieves this with Lucid's advanced electric vehicle technology, a fastidious focus on whole vehicle efficiency, race-proven battery pack, and the world's most aerodynamic luxury car with a 0.21 coefficient of drag. While some will argue that 517 miles is a bit subjective, its own website where this quote is gotten from also notes that some only go about 400 plus. That's still a big boost over what many Teslas can do. Some of them are only able to get 400 at most. Saying you can top Tesla is rare, and if they can continue to produce rides that do that, yeah, that would be huge. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the competitors who are trying to work their way into what Tesla is doing with the electric car market? Do you think that these companies will honestly be able to go and take a chunk of the market for themselves? Or do you think that Tesla not only has a better head start, but better models of electric car overall that'll put these others in their place? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.